Hey guys, welcome to Fly RC Joe's workshop. Just a quick little tip here on turnbuckles and ball links, and there actually is an upside down and a right side up to these. So on the back side there's two little dots, okay, and on the bottom side there's no dot. But the ball can also get flipped over. This side right here is super sharp, and this one's flatter on that bottom side because it is designed for this cone, and that ball is actually barely up higher, and it's designed to get proper angles. And I'm actually going to go through this 125-inch wing and show you guys what you'll see when you're doing it wrong. Most of the time it just works, but every once in a while you're going to run into something you're thinking, what did I do wrong? Well, hopefully we're going to teach you. So you're going to notice that I have a washer in here, okay, on the inside. Now that is for a reason, but this is actually on the wrong side. The proper way is screw, washer on the other side of this. Now as I get out here, this is 1 3/4 out, and I need to get to this 1 3/4. You're going to notice that it's striking right here against this side, but I can't get smoothly to 1 3/4. See that? So let's move on down the wing here, and we're going to go through the next one. This one is done properly. It is done screw, washer, ball joint with the ball, with the dots on this side, okay, because that is the more upside. Now this side without the dots and the sharper edge is this direction. Now you got a washer, and the nut, okay? You're going to notice how I can comfortably, without pushing it, almost get to 2 inches, okay? See that? How I'm clear on the other side of that hole. And that's all just because of that. Now let's come down here to another improper one. This one has no washer on the inside, but it has the dots on this side, so it's got a little bit taller cone on this side. And see, I can almost get to the 1 3/4, like pretty comfortably, okay? It's not as bad as that first one, but it's still not perfect. This one down here is one that is done proper. So it has a washer, no washer, ball with the back side over here, the front side, because that ball is a little bit taller, the washer, and now the screw. You're going to notice how I can get beyond that 1 3/4 hole. See, so if I'm running this at 1 3/4, it's not constantly rubbing up against this horn. So I don't know if this is going to help you guys, but if you ever have a problem where you're trying to push them over, or you're having to really sand the edge, now sometimes you have to sand the edge, but try the washer trick, and that really does help. It makes it so that it's not binding and rubbing on that ball joint, that ball link. So hopefully that helps. Want to also show another trick here that I've learned over the years on rudders. So you're going to notice that the ball link, this is how most people do them. This is the fuselage, you got the arm, the cone, and the ball link, okay? Now remember what I just talked about on the ailerons. This is very important. It needs to go washer, washer, cone, then the washer, so that it can get all the way up without binding down here on this. So let's go back to what we're talking about. So what happens when it's like this is as it moves back like this, see now as the rudder is deflected, this is on a natural angle. So as you start pushing on this, if these are really cheap ball turnbuckles, you will actually see these bow, okay? This is a way that I've been doing it on the big 50% airplanes on the other side that has really worked for me and cured that problem. You're going to notice that it has screw, ball link, cone, okay? And it does get awfully close to the fuselage, but it now runs parallel to the fuselage, okay? It does not have as much of a radical angle when you're pulled hard, especially high speeds. I was breaking turnbuckles on the 50% airplanes because we were running 4 servos gang together and pushing the airplanes. This is a little trick that It does change your geometry a little bit. If you have everything programmed and you just flip them inside and out, it will change things a little bit. You're going to have to rebalance everything. But if you guys are having a problem bending or breaking turnbuckles, you might want to try pushing those to the inside. Hopefully that helps.